Okay, so hey there folks, welcome back to DioDevs, and today we are going to look at inline and block elements in HTML. So let's just again start with our very convenient boilerplate code here, and in the title write inline and block elements. Okay, and let's go into the body. Now let's talk about what inline and block elements are. Now let's start with block elements. A block element always starts on a new line regardless of the way you write it in your HTML document. And a block level element will always take a full width that is available on the screen, which is it will stretch out to the left and right as far as it can. For example, the p tag. Let's just say, let's just write this channel is called DioDevs. As simple as that. Save it and go live. This channel is called DioDevs. Now if I write another paragraph below it, oopsie, paragraph, this channel, let me just copy paste, save it, go back to the browser, and we'll see the second paragraph has come down to a new line. And let me show you something. If you write the paragraph tag beside this particular, the previous paragraph tag, save it, well, Prettier is going to bring it to a new line. So let me just disable Prettier for some time. Extensions, Prettier, disable. Okay, let's just reload it. Okay, I think it should work now. Now go back, save it, and go back to the browser. It'll still be in a new line, and it's the same with the div tag. Let's just say DioDevs is a community of developers. Save it. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. DioDevs is a community of developers. And we go back and chain another div tag in here and say DioDevs is currently a YouTube channel. Save it, go back to the browser, and we'll see that the particular div tag brings it to a new line in spite of the fact that we wrote it just beside the previous div tag, which means that the div tag is also a block element. If I change this here also, save it, you'll see it'll still be in a new line. And I'll show you something. You right click on the browser, go to inspect, and select this particular button which says select an element in the page to inspect it, and you see this div tag, it stretches. Let me just dock it. Wait. Yeah. Now if I just hover over this, you see it will stretch from the left all the way to the right, irrespective of the content inside the div tag. Same with the paragraph tag. Okay, now let's get back and enable our Prettier, because I really like that extension. Prettier. Enable. Go back, save, and it's all in a new line. Now let's just talk about the popular block elements you will come across and use in your HTML documents. These are the heading tags, that's a block element. Then there is header, there's footer, there's form, then ordered lists and unordered lists, and the list items, they are also block elements. Section is a block element and table is a block element. These are all, let me just get rid of this and this. Let's just put in an h2 tag here and write block elements. This seems massive, so let's just make it h4. Yeah, this looks better. So these are block elements. Now let's come to inline elements. What are inline elements? Let me give an h2 heading and write inline elements. So what are inline elements? Inline elements are those which do not start a new line. They take up as much width as necessary. They take up the width of the content inside it. A popular example is span. And let's just write dewdevs in here. Save it. There you have it, the dewdevs written beside it. And if I chain another span tag here and say is coding YouTube channel, save it, and there you have it. You'll see it's just that this particular span, I'll just inspect once more. This span takes this much amount of space, only the much that is necessary, and this span takes this much of space because it needs just this part. So that's how inline elements work. Now the popular inline elements are a tag, then there's buttons, there's the break tag, the break tag, then there's strong tag, which if you remember makes texts bold. There's the em tag, then there's the small tag, and em tag makes texts italics if you remember. Then there's the image tag. The image tag is also an inline element. That's not so intuitive, but yeah, it's an inline element. There's label. You'll come across labels in forms. There's input. Then there's text area. There's the subscript tag and the superscript tag. These are mainly inline elements. You see, let's just write something in the button because it's very weird. Let's just write button. That's an inline element. These are all inline elements, if you see. So folks, that's all I needed to tell you about inline elements. If you enjoyed the content, Don't forget to hit a like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more such content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye folks.